Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, 9th day of August, 8th day of Av. Okay, you know that we are coming up on the fast of Tisha BAv, which is going to be commemorated on Sunday, on the 10th of Av. So one of the laws is that, well, let's just start with the regular fasts first. On other fasts, if you're a person that's used to rinsing out your mouth every morning with water, and you maybe even spit out the water, and you're the type of person that has distress when your mouth is like not, rinsed out in the morning. So on other fasts, which are more lenient than Tisha BAv, you are allowed to rinse out your mouth with water and spit the water right out if it causes you distress to have your mouth unwashed. On Tisha BAv, I know this is going to sound like hair splitting to you, but the halacha says that on Tisha BAv, you shouldn't do this, rinse out your mouth with water and spit it out, unless it's causing you great distress. Okay? Now, how do you define great distress? I think you're going to have to define that. Only if it's really, really bothering you, then you would have permission to rinse out your mouth with water on the morning of the fast of Tisha BAv and spit it out. You would be required to bend over such that, it would help make certain that none of the water goes down your throat, because you're not supposed to be drinking on this day. You may never use any of these ideas for the actual fast of Yom Kippur, which is way stricter. That one you cannot at all do any of this business with putting water in your mouth, leaning over and spitting it back out. And even on Tisha BAv, only if it's considered a condition of great distress for you if you don't rinse out your mouth. So try to deal with it. Now, if you want to use mouthwash on the day of Tisha BAv, there are a lot of poskim that frown upon that also. Believe it or not, some of them even consider it a form of washing when you wash your mouth out with mouthwash, and you're not allowed to wash on the day of Tisha BAv. So the poskim also frown on the idea of using mouthwash and spitting it out on the day of Tisha BAv. Okay, and I hope you have a great Shabbos. This Shabbos is going to be called Shabbos Chazon. Mostly you'll treat it like a regular Shabbos. You'll have a regular Shalosh Seudos. You shouldn't be inviting extra guests and everything, just the usual people, because that much festivity we want to limit. And you eat at the Shalosh Seudos right up until sundown, actually a couple minutes before sundown, and then you stop eating. And all the other halachas we've already reviewed with you. And I'm actually going to try and have a halacha ready for you on this exact location, also on the actual day of the 10th of Av, when we will be fasting on Matzah Shabbos Saturday night and Sunday. So have a good Shabbos, and if you don't hear from me by then, have a very meaningful fast. Bye-bye.